Hey collectors, Anthony from HackersNet here, and today I have the Xbox Series X Replica Mini Fridge, exclusively from Target. This guy is 1.5 to 1 scale to the Xbox Series X, so great. Anyway, it says it is a great addition for your gaming area. Well, it's going to stay in here on a desk in the corner. It says portable design, perfect for your car, RV, or truck. I'm not going to put it in there. I feel like it'll just waste my battery. Anyway, includes USB ports for your charging. Well, yes, it does on the front, and we'll look at that later. And then it says 10-liter capacity. I'm not going to fill it up with water to find out. So as we continue flipping the box here, it shows the top lights up. And so it kind of mimics the Xbox Series X's little lighty thing on the top. And as we continue, we get to see some pictures of the inside. So this shows, I believe it's 10 cans, 4, 4, and 2. And then 2 of these little candy bar slots here. Here's the USB port, and I guess a reset button because sometimes it's too cold. I don't know. Anyway, open door without anything. Top back here. We've already seen this stuff. But then here we go. You can fit 12 in if you get rid of the shelving, but you still have 2 snack shelves. So it says holds up to 12 soda cans. I drink pop here in Ohio, so mileage may vary. This is a regional joke for those out of the United States. Anyway, so when we get back, we're gonna take a look at this, cool some drinks, and basically see if it does that. And here we are. My pandemic God, I cannot wait to get rid of this thing. But what I do want to keep is this thing. And this is, of course, the mini fridge. Although, I want to be clear, this is a thermoelectric cooler. So I think I may have mentioned this before. You can put it in your vehicle, and you can plug it into an outlet. So keep that in mind here as we unbox this. Now, the one thing I won't be able to do, because it'll take hours for it to get cold enough for it to measure anything, is to actually wait for it to get cold, because I got other things going on and I don't want to sit here and wait for this. Plus, I have nothing to put in there right now. It's not like I could freeze a glass of water or something in here. That's just not really an option. So we'll kick on a light here to help see the insides as we go on. This is a lot of black. It's a lot of black with a little bit of green. We will light this up so you get to see that effect, and basically let's just start at it. We open it up by leaning it forward here, because on top is this tab that is very annoying. Some styrofoam. Some instructions, because no one's ever used a cooler before that plugs in, I guess. And I am cynical of instructions. Maybe it's because Transformers have kind of ruined it with just the coloring, but these instructions are basic. If you don't know how to plug this in, and then it's a question for society. Anyway, there's this plastic on it. It just comes off, and this kind of pulls out. Now, obviously, it would probably be a little bit easier if you did it standing up, but for me to hook up an overhead this big would take some extraordinary effort that I don't particularly want to expel. So here we go. Let's move the box back. I figured twice is enough here. You kind of get to see everything's going on. So what makes it look like the Series X, of course, is a USB slot. I wonder if it works. I guess we'll find out. A reset button. I wonder what that does. I don't know. An eject button. Maybe I should have read the instructions. But let's open this up. Now, there's a little piece of, I want to say, glue here. Oh, yeah, this glue. We just peel it off. Okay, so first thing I've noticed is a smell. A cheap plasticky smell, I guess. I'm trying to identify. I don't know what it is. Anyway, inside is the plugs, and so we have a cigarette lighter adapter, so you can again use it in your vehicle. Of course, the adapter to plug it in. So very, very plain, straightforward, nothing too fancy about it. Then, of course, you have the heavy-duty house plug. I'm going to guess they have two different inlets, which we'll look back real quick. Let's close this back up for a sec. Ah, they're up here. So off and on button, AC 12 volt. So that one, I'm going to guess, hits this. Or actually, sorry, direct current. That would be a car. There we go, fits that. And then the AC 12 volt would fit this. Obviously, you wouldn't want to plug them both in at the same time into electrical outlets. I see there's a green indicator light here that indicates that it's on. So that's great. Just as I go looking around here, I'm like, this is just amazing. So we'll go back onto the inside here. These shelves supposedly, yep, they slide out real easy. And then there's some instructions on here. It says, attention, do not block ventilation, which I guess is up here. Yeah, there's vents up here. Then it says, based around ambient temperature surrounding your fridge, it will be likely that your condensation will appear inside your fridge. So it's going to get wet inside if it's humid. It's a normal night effect. Simply will wipe it away with a cloth. If any frost or ice appears to be in your fridge, it'll also be normal. Turn the fridge off. Thaw, wipe away. Okay, simple instructions there. I'm going to put these back. These can like hold a candy bar or something. As you see, they're not very big or deep. So if you need to keep something small in a fridge, there you go. Some more like plastic bits. This is not, it's in okay. So then these shelves also come out. And of course they're nicely ventilated. And I believe some of the photos show you can put a 2-liter or 3-liter in here. There's no lighting that I'm aware of, but we'll check when we plug it in. So let's put these back in. Easy enough. There's little catches on here, I guess, so. Oh yeah, same ones on top. Okay, learning something new every day. Because it kind of narrows, but I guess it narrows into the back. Yeah, so it uses resistance to get it in there. Okay, so there's some type of magnetic keeping it just, yeah, so that's nifty. And I guess we'll find a way to plug this in. Okay, so as you see, I plugged this in. The cord is about 6 feet long, so that was perfect. Reading the instructions because I had to. None of this is like workable stuff here, you know. But what does work back here is, of course, the power switch, which you see the indicator has turned green. And I don't know if you can hear it, but the vents have gone off, and it's pushing cold air on the top already. That's pretty nifty. So apparently there are functionalities to the buttons in the front. One turns on the lights above. And then this one turns on the logo right here. And this USB port is a charging port, so it actually has use. I don't have anything that needs to be charged, so I guess I'm not going to test it. Nope, I have nothing nearby that needs to be charged. But it's a charging port. The instructions don't say if any of this turns off and on. I assume maybe this button does in proximity. But the effects are interesting. We open it up. And as I push the buttons, nothing happens. As I said, there was no lighting here. But I can already, as you see, nothing. I can already feel cold air coming in from here. And this piece looks like it's removable, but probably shouldn't mess with it, so leave that intact. But so basically it fills up with cold air falls to the bottom, and voila. Optional to keep the lights on or off. It serves no functionality whatsoever, other than makes it look like an Xbox Series X. And it is nifty. So I'm going to give it a few minutes and come right back and see if the entire thing has become cold. So stick around for this little break.
What have we here?
No way. I'll let you drive when monkeys fly.
Nice ride!
Bring it back with a full tank.
So I've given it 5 minutes, and so a couple of notes before I open this up. It's starting to push out some warm air, which tells me it's taking the warm air out of the cooler, which that's what it's supposed to do, is a refrigerator, air quotes there. And the instructions say clearly to keep it generally away at least 4 inches from surfaces. So we're saying like just where my hand is up here, and probably the distance from the box behind it to the device itself. And there's no other vents, so you could probably put it something directly next to it. But for safety's sake, just leave some air room. So we go in here, and it's already cold. It's not ice cold, but like closer you get to the top, I can feel the air coming into the top. And as I've opened the door, I've let a lot of it out, which I can feel on my face. But this little guy is putting out some serious effort. And all I'm hoping is that it'll keep a nice 12-pack cool for me, maybe a 2-liter once in a while. But so far, it seems to be what is going on here. So turning off the light, we again want to, I want to point out one thing. This button, super loose. I don't know if it needs to be screwed in or what. But this is the one for the Xbox thing. When it pops out, it's not as bad. I'm trying like righty to tighty, lefty to loosey, see if that fixes anything. But it is rather loose. But just another take a look up here. Here is how it is filling up the light. It's a lot better when you don't have a light pointing on it. So from a distance, I'm sure somebody would think that this was an Xbox Series X, just sitting in the corner somewhere, just seeing super large for whatever reason. But working charging port, working lights, you can fake the display. I'm just going to turn these off, and let's just check it one more time. And I think this is super cool. It is already, again, cool in here, and I've let the air out. So that is the Xbox Series X Replica Mini Fridge Thermoelectric Cooler. Let me know in the comments if you got one of these bad boys, and if you are looking for one, your local Target might get some in. They're only $100, and if you like to go camping or whatever, that is great in your car. If you just want to keep it in your little studio/computer room, perfectly fine there too. Although I warn you to read the instructions about car usage, because there are a whole lot of do nots. Like, do not have this plugged in when you turn on your vehicle. Do nots. Like, do not leave this plugged in when your vehicle is off. Do nots. I'm talking, you want to drain your battery, keep this plugged in while you're not using your car. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe.